Hey, howdy everyone. Welcome back to my aquarium. Um, so there's a conversation going on over on my wall about whether there is a difference between the ego and the heart and how that all works. If the idea that there is a difference between the ego and the heart is like some strange exotic thing to you and not just something that you're like, yes, I understand what you're talking about, I would really super strongly recommend that you go read a book called The Road Less Traveled by M. Scott Peck. I read that as part of a book group in college. And it just, yeah, fantastic book. It'll really help you. It'll like help you kind of develop into who you want to be able to be free, to be able to make your own choices, to be able to kind of see the world as it is rather than as you are. So if like that's genuinely who you want to be, can't recommend that enough. But of course, the issue is that I can be really a big meanie. I'm not always nice. This is so true. And the thing of it is that if I'm actually being mean to somebody, it's pretty much 100% of the time because they are doing and saying things that just doing and saying them is harmful to people who are already hurting. And I know when I have been like really crushed, I can't defend myself. Like I'll just lose my shit. I'll just, and I have to retreat and I have to pull myself together. And living in this world where you are like battered and broken, and then people are just you're trying to heal, and people are showing up to hit you with baseball bats while you're trying to heal. That's not cool, and that's not happening when I'm around. Because you know what, I am not perfect by any stretch of any imagination. And I'm not like infinitely strong. If you really want to be a horrible monster, yeah, you can absolutely take me out. You want to be the first. But I do know how to heal. And I am big and strong. And yes, I will be really nasty to people who need to either shut their mouths or go away or be made an example of for everyone. It's like, I don't live my life like this, but there are days that I wake up like, all right, let me head over to the internet here and see who wants to offer themselves up as tribute. Here's a provocative thing I can say. I'm working on some energy there. So yeah, no, I'm actually not very nice about people who are doing and saying things that harm other people who I know are already hurting. And if I'm not being very nice to you, it's because you're one of those people. And I don't care if you don't understand why and you need 30,000 explanations. Stuff it. Go read a book. Learn something. Grow the hell up. Look, and I promise you, if you want to come around me being nasty to vulnerable people, and hey, guess what? Being conservative doesn't make you a vulnerable people. If you, and good Lord, I can just hear the arguments. But if you want to do that, I am not nice. I promise you. My idiot ex had set my kids up with this poor therapist. I shouldn't say poor therapist. Nothing poor about her. She lied. She disclosed, she broke my children's confidence, like whatever their confidentiality thing was. She just was very unethical. She made a referral that she knew was no good, didn't put any information on. I mean, she just was awful. I left a review for her that was so scathing. They took the entire business Google page down rather than leave it up because they couldn't have it taken down because everything I said was true. So yeah, I'm big and strong and I have a loud mouth and I will stand there and be horrible to you completely shamelessly. Because you know what? Here's what I know. I know that God made the person who I am mean to. And I know that God knows that. God knows, like, that person. And the person he made is not the person who shows up and insists on doing and saying things that they have been told over and over and over and over and over again are harmful to people. So if you would like to keep doing that, please come to me. I have hostility to work out. I have been raised among the demons. I know all their tricks, and I will use them to keep you away from the people you are hurting here on God's great internet, if that's all I can do. And I'm not going to apologize for it. And that stupid therapist, I'm pretty sure she got kicked out of her therapy, her PhD program, after I uncovered her social media, where she was putting up homophobic, anti-Black Lives Matters, all kinds of nasty QAnon crap. So, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I am not nice about these things, just in case that wasn't clear to anyone. So, you want to argue with me about it? I also don't need you. There are plenty of dumb people in the world. I will block you. Or you could be quiet, and you could sit back, and you could kind of take the punch. You know, all of us gets called an asshole sometimes. You don't need to melt down. You're not special. And you could learn something. Because actually, we would really like to say, hey, yeah, come. There's a lot of work to be done. There's a lot of things that people that need loving. And we actually like you. It's not that we don't like you. It's that we can't tolerate the way you treat people, the way you think about, the way you view people. You're dehumanizing people left and right. And you feel very righteous in it, and it's hurting people. And no, we're not going to be nice about it. No, we're not going to come together in unity because we're just all Americans. No, y'all may win the battle. Doesn't mean you won the war. We still love our neighbors, and we are still not going to stand by while you're hurting them and talking crap about them and spreading lies and rumors about them and causing people to be afraid of them and hate them. So, yeah, if I'm being mean to you, hi, I see you. I'm not going to stop. All right? Everybody else, well, all of you, I love you. Even the people I'm mean to, I really do. But yeah, so that's why Rebecca is so mean, just in case anyone was wondering. All right? Well, I will talk to you guys all again later. Bye.